Can't we do it with a single click? Do you have to admit everybody individually?
No, we'll just admit everyone together. There's 78 now.
That's right.
Twenty 25% of global workforce could be replaced by automation by 2030. If you look at Gen Zs, we are already forecasting their average job tenure is going to be 2 to 5 years. So an average Gen Z is going to see 10 to 20 jobs in their lifetime. That is the workforce of future. Clearly, entrepreneurial and innovative mindset is the need of the hour. IIM-Lucknow EIC and Moonpreneur's Pre-Incubation Program is here to nurture the workforce of tomorrow at scale. So our Pre-Incubation Program focuses on bridging the gap between conceiving an idea and being an innovator and entrepreneur. It also introduces an intuitive, creative mind to a viable, sought-after alternative career choices. The pre-incubation program helps in launching a product, learning the tricks of the trade, analyzing employability prospects, starting a business from scratch, applying for college admissions, future internship and job, learning with failures, building resilience, two very strong foundational pillars for an entrepreneur, and ultimately getting you ready for the future of work. Our extensive program is imparted by global industry leaders like successful entrepreneurs, subject matter experts, TEDx speakers, and more.
Welcome one and all participants to our pre-incubation certificate-based program.
Good evening, sir.
And Moonpreneur, a Silicon Valley-based company. I wish all participants a great success and have a great learning experience.
Be focused. All right, now this is a really important one.
For a product journey, it's important to try and test out all the failure scenarios in the prototype stage.
I didn't know what my special talent was and where would I fit in. Then my college introduced me a program, ELDP, and as I was so interested, evolved, and my answered, and I have decided to be my own boss and start my own business.
Tapped into my interest of entrepreneurship, and right from then I've been constantly striving for it, and also I'm very happy to share with this I would strongly say that this is just because of the lessons I've learned from ELTP.
So me and my team was searching for a platform where we can showcase our business idea. So, but we're not very sure about how to start our business and when to start our business. So meanwhile, I came to know about this ELTP program, which means Entrepreneurship, Leadership and Development Program. So through this program, in starting our own business. Company has gave us 50,000 cash as a reward, encouraging us and for motivating us and giving us a correct guidance to start our own business.
Hi, my name is Manav and I'm 11th grader in Isha Home School. My subjects are economics, commerce and accounts. This bootcamp has been an incredible experience for me.
It's a great pleasure to welcome some of the sharpest minds to the IIM-Lucknow Enterprise Incubation Center and Moonpreneur's Pre-Incubation Program. We wish you all the success and a wonderful learning journey. Namaste. I am Mihir and I'm here on behalf of Moonpreneur. We have assembled here today to guide our students about the pre-incubation program and what lies ahead. So a very warm welcome to all our students and all our guests present here today. Just to inform you that this session is being recorded and is currently being live streamed on YouTube. group of enthusiastic learners to extend a warm welcome to all our guests. It's a pleasure to host you all here today. The Pre-Incubation Program is a collaboration between IIM-Lucknow Enterprise Incubation Center and Moonpreneur. The program is powered by S2Tech and Fortune Fund and supported by the Andhra Mahila Sabha and ANREVA. All in all, I would like to say that this course marks a new beginning of a bright professional journey for everybody. Why this course? Well, the quotes by two famous personalities beautifully sums up the importance of this pre-incubation program. The first is by Austrian-American management consultant, educator, and author Peter Drucker. He said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Another is by the Apple founder, Steve Jobs. He said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. This is exactly what the inventors of the internet, computers, smartphones, etc. have done. They were the force behind the technical revolution called the 4.0. Today, we cannot even think of a word without the internet, gadgets, smartphones, and so forth. Entrepreneurs can foresee the future and provide solutions to suit futuristic needs. We admire entrepreneurs for their steely determination. They are neither dissuaded nor discouraged by any challenges or roadblocks. They move ahead with a relentless force. This course will not only upskill you, but also unearth the same passion and persistence in you. It will help you sow the seeds of change you want to see around you. It will help you give shape to your ideas. It will provide the infrastructure to turn your dreams into products. In short, it will give you wings to fly. Before we move ahead, I would like to add that we relish our ongoing relationship with the Indian Institute of Management. In the past, we have collaborated with IIMV, IIMK, and now we are taking our fruitful relation forward with IIM-Lucknow EIC. Indeed, it is another feather in our cap, and we really look forward to our exciting journey together. Now, we have some very, very special guests present here today. First, I would like to invite Arunodaya Bajpayee, a successful professional who always led from the front. He is the head of the incubation operation IIM. As a professional, he has about 3 decades of experience in the corporate world. He has 5 years of experience in running a startup. He also is an expert in raising funds for startups, which is the most challenging part. So without further ado, I would go ahead and like to invite Mr. Arunodaya over to the stage.
Hi, thanks, Mihir, and thanks all the participants for joining this our second cohort. And without wasting our time, I would like to extend our thanks to Mr. Day. Mr. Day has been the force behind this entire program, and we in the IIMs are indebted. And when we started first cohort, and this is the second cohort. First cohort, we had a small numbers. That was some months back, and now this cohort has broken all records, I think, and we have a large participants. This is not an induction for the participants. This is purely to introduce you for your journey from here. I'm sure you have an interest in entrepreneurship and you are looking at starting your own enterprise or a startup. Usually you have seen a lot of induction where a lot of motivation happens, and we will not try and do that. This is purely to tell you what lies ahead for you. And as Mihir rightly said, we are sowing a seed of entrepreneurship. Seed, I think, is already there. We are trying it get germinated. And I will like to share that there is dichotomy in entrepreneurship where, at one side we say it is an alternate career, and other side, a lot of people will say, what if I will fail? So failures, I'll tell you, is everywhere. I have seen failures in, large enterprise closing down. When you work as a salaried employee, that also a failure. So you should not look at failures. Today, India needs more entrepreneurs than managers. And at last, I will share 3 success stories of last cohort. They have joined this program with idea in their mind. The first was Anishri. It was our last, participants in the program, and she had some idea of starting, local artisans of Madhubani arts, and she wanted to build a platform. And she started journey. There was nothing in her hand, just an idea, and this program eventually made it happen. And I would proudly say she is incubated at IIM-Lucknow today. And shortly, she will start a revenue journey also. Second, also is an interesting startup started by our own alumni of IIM-Lucknow. They were studying here when they joined this program. They had this idea. They was runner-up of the last cohort, and they went out for their individual jobs, and then eventually, recently, they have formed a company and they want to start their entrepreneur journey. This is what the success is all about of this program, where alternate career, when I say, is entrepreneurship. And the last is a recent, when Pooja told me that this Shashwat Gupta is also starting his enterprise, and he is also registered, and he was working on some IoT device for healthcare, and that got approval from AIMS. So these are success stories with our last cohort, and I'm sure there are a lot of programs Moonpreneur is doing, and there would be a lot of success stories. But I would say there are ELDP programs happening everywhere. Nobody is focusing on eventual outcome. So we, as an institution with a Moonpreneur, are focused on our outcome, and then we are looking for a large enterprise. Last was 3. I look at this time 30. Nothing less than 30 enterprise creation, and I will be happy to incubate all of them. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Moonpreneur team, and my team also, Pooja and Moonpreneur's Riti, everyone. And at the last, Mr. Day, thanks a lot for motivating us all the time. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts and bits of wisdom with us. Next, I would like to invite Alok Jain. He is the co-founder and CEO of Moonpreneur. A serial entrepreneur himself, he is constantly pushing the envelope and trying to provide the infrastructure to budding entrepreneurs through his learning solutions. Over to you, Alok.
Thanks a lot, Meher, and thanks a lot, Mr. Arunodaya ji. I think that was very inspiring, and the ambitious plan. Now you want to go 10x in the second cohort itself. So kudos to the whole team there. So my name is Alok Jain. I am a co-founder and CEO of Moonpreneur. On behalf of Moonpreneur family, I'd like to give warm welcome to all of our guests, faculty and students. Welcome to the kickoff session of the pre-incubation program. We are certainly humbled by our partnership with IIM-Lucknow EIC, or Enterprise Incubation Center. This certainly this tie-up strengthens our ongoing relationship with many other IIMs. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank to our friend, philosopher and guide, Mr. Dev Vilapati. he has been associated. He is the really inspiration behind all this relationship, what we started and where we are. He's the president and CEO of S2Tech and Fortune Fund, and he is the sponsor of the program, and his contribution is certainly immense to making this program a success. I would also like to thank Honorable Chairman of Andhra Mahila Sabha College of Arts and Science, Hyderabad, Mr. Chakrapani sir, for his immense support in making this program a success. Mr. Chakrapani sir also has been associated with us for a long time, inspired us, sometime giving us really guidance how to maneuver some of the bureaucratic paths he has been seen all his life. So thanks a lot, Mr. Chakrapani sir, for all the guidance and inspiration. And I certainly would like to thank Mr. Yamini Bhushan Pandeji for his support and guidance. He's the MD of IIM EIC. And I'd like to extend my gratitude to Mr. Arunodaya Bajpayee. You have already heard him. He's the CEO of IIM EIC. Thank you to Mr. Aditya Prasad, the business head at IIM EIC, and Ms. Pooja Pandey. She is manager training at IIM EIC, and she certainly has been a great support. A lot of things goes behind the scene, and I think a lot of people are participating there. All the teams on the both sides for their effort in making this a reality. And last but not least, I think the principal of Andhra Mahila Sabha is also here in the room. So Dr. Jhansi Rani, thanks a lot for all the support. I think some of this happened overnight. A lot of students showed up from there. Really big thanks for your participation. We'll do our best to make you proud here. So certainly like to recognize for the innovative minds providing all the guidance and all the support. So about the program, I think Mr. Arunodaya already shared some of the success stories, so I will not go in length. But I think there may not be any better time to do a startup or go to entrepreneurial journey, especially in place like India right now. A lot of changes are happening. India is a home of over 100 unicorns. And there are very large targets in next 5 to 10 years where this number can triple or even become more. We are seeing a big reversal when we used to call brain drain. If you look at the numbers at IITs, many other institutes, there is a huge decline in students going abroad because there are a lot of new opportunities open up at home front. So like when it comes to entrepreneurship, the timing, the market, maybe possible recession. I mean, India is not seeing any sign, but many other countries in the world are seeing very strong signs. So I think these are the time where you can turn around the corner. And we have heard two different terms, entrepreneur and entrepreneurial mindset. Would each of you come out and become an entrepreneur after 4 months? We are not saying that is a big yes. But I think what we are trying here, that you will have an entrepreneurial mindset. And that is really about the ability, the way you think and analyze and process the information around you in your day-to-day life, versus an entrepreneur is really a career choice. So we wish that each of you become an entrepreneur in soon or one day, but we will do our best to have that entrepreneurial mindset in each of you after this program. And what it is going to do, that some of you might come together or join others as co-founders or take up a job in core team of startups, or you may take a job in a corporate sector. But especially if you see today, for all higher level jobs, from senior managers to directors, VPs and all that, they all are requiring now entrepreneurial mindset. In fact, in some of the large enterprises, the entrepreneurial mindset is a field when you go for an interview and they grade you on that. So I think this is the need of the hour. So please take the full advantage of this program. The introduction of the course. This is going to be a 4-month certification-based online program taught by live teachers and a lot of mentors and all kind of things. There will be 10 live sessions and 6 mentoring sessions. The topic will be covered anywhere from business and finance to design thinking, sales and marketing, and many more. These sessions will be delivered by a global faculty, of course, starting with IIM-Lucknow. Many industry experts, successful entrepreneurs, many are in this room, VCs, investors, TEDx speakers from USA, India, Canada, and more. In this program, we'll divide you in a small group, 5 to 6 students, where each of you will get a mentor, and then you guys will work on a mutually agreed problem using all the design thinking principle and more. And then the mentor will guide you to get and refine your idea. They will help you to taking your idea to a pitch deck and translating your idea into a startup. There will be a finale towards the end. There will be several pitch competition, and there will be a finale called or a pitch fest where you will be presenting your idea in front of global experts. So just quickly to summarize in 3 or 4 bullet points, you will get an opportunity to take your idea to the startup. You will have an access a global stage to present your business idea to successful entrepreneur investors and get the feedback. You will also receive a certificate of participation from IIM-Lucknow EIC. Of course, we'd like you to maintain at least 75% attendance. Potential startup ideas will get incubation support from IIM EIC and seed funding opportunities. And you will have access to IIML resources, state-of-the-art lab, mentor network, and all the connections there. And also an opportunity to get featured in quarterly newsletter of IIML EIC. So this course will not just stimulate your creative mind and foster entrepreneurial mindset, but it will also provide a tailor-made platform to turn your ideas into reality. So be a greedy and eager learner. I think the participation is certainly a key. That's like first step, and I'm glad that you all guys have joined here. So pull up your socks and take the plunge. Give your best, and the world will be your oyster. All the best, everyone. Back to you, Meher.
Thank you, Alok. Your words were very inspiring indeed, and I'm sure our students present here are well fired up. And now I would go ahead and like to invite Mr. Dave Virlapati. He is the CEO and president of S2Tech, a self-made man from humble origins. He rose to prominence with his sheer hard work and determination. Tay is also the founder of Fortune Fund, an organization that works for worthy causes. The primary objective of the organization is to support the education of children from marginal backgrounds through scholarships. And with that, I would go ahead and like to invite Mr. Day to share a few words with us.
Yeah, thank you, Meher. Thank you, Arundev Bajpai and Moonpreneur team, Chakrapani sir. Very, very excited to meet all these, budding entrepreneurs and possibly Elon Musk's of India. So, what people ask me, why am I doing this? Why I'm doing this program, sitting in the US and trying to create entrepreneurs and Elon Musk in India. I came to this country 36 years ago. India has done amazing things for me. India provided me free education all the way up to IIT Kharagpur, whereas I have spent over $250,000 for my one child's education here. And so India has done so many things. I want to give back to India. So that's the main main motivation why I'm doing this. Now, I have seen both the systems. I grew up in India and now I'm settled in the US. Both were from British colonization were there, but they both developed in 2 different ways. When I saw the education system in India, it's basically we took the educational system straight from the British colonial system, and British colonial system is perfect for making a person clerk to work in their for their administration. But in the US, one thing the United States did is they did completely opposite of what the Britishers have done. For example, in India, you guys drive on the left side. We drive on the right side. It's like that. Just to give you one example, we actually did everything. We dismantled and reinvented all that. Plus, the people who came to this country or the immigrants, there are so many problems were there as an immigrant, and you have to build a country. So all these people, solve the problems, built the country, and so that's why the entrepreneur gene is something very natural for the children in the United States. Whereas in India, we mug up something and spit it out and get a degree and go and work as a clerk. So we got to change that mindset, and this program is going to do that. And if you trust and believe in this program, the Moonpreneur program truly takes you on the rocket and launches and drops you on the moon. So that kind of power this program has. And the people who started are IIT alumni, and they also want to give back to India. And that's why you got such a wonderful program available to you at your smartphone, at your tablet, at your computer. So please take advantage of this very well. Now, Elon Musk is my favorite entrepreneur, and so is for many, many youth across the world. So I've studied him, and I said, why Elon Musk, who was born in South Africa and is so successful? I mean, he was from a broken family. He didn't have even the love of his mother. He was, the family was separated, so he grew up with a father, and father was very abusive. But he kept his curiosity. And so curiosity is the one that really helped him go and pass through all these issues. And he studied. And then he actually realized who he is. And once that realization dawned on him, he said, I want to save the humanity. I mean, we have too many nuclear weapons. We might be hit by asteroid. If we want to save the humanity, we got to live on another planet. And he said that we'll go to Mars and start, living there, so that if something happens here, the humans can come and rebuild this. So that's the kind of realization he has. So what I've noticed, if I looked at the Indian history, before invasions, before colonization, there are more realized beings in India. The realized being means the person who knows who he is or who she is, who am I? So if you can answer that question, who am I? So I would say you're kind of a realized being. And it's very difficult to get that answer. But I have found my answer after going through Isha Foundation, Sadhguru and all that. Sadhguru is a realized being. Ravi Shankar is a realized being. So these people, amazing. So one thing Sadhguru says as a realized being is that we are all part of the creation, but once you realize who you are, and once you know your connection to the universe, you become the creator. And as Peter Drucker said, you have the power to create the future. So you want to be the creator. And if you work on that aspect of self-realization, you become the creator. Anything you imagine, anything you desire, anything you want, the universe manifests itself to make that happen. So all those things were systematically destroyed by the invaders and the British colonists. But we are now finding out what's the power of yoga, what's the power of meditation. And Modi ji came and he did the yoga program, and he actually participated in the yoga program in the UN. So we are going to lead the world in this century. And so I like to offer one thing for the students who are attending this program. If you're really, really interested, who am I? Answer. There is a program called Inner Engineering Online. It costs 3,600 rupees to give you that program. But I will provide that program if you show interest. But the only condition is you got to put a deposit of 1,000 rupees. And if you finish it, I'll give you 1,100 rupees. Okay? But we'll get those details later. But start working on the spiritual dimension. Learn yoga, learn meditation, answer the question, who am I? And once that happens, you have the power to create, and you can do anything you want, and everything will be successful. And also, I want to share a couple of things. There are more women in this program. Over 2/3 of the participants in this program are women. I grew up among women. I have 2 daughters and my wife. And the women are really, really, especially the women in India, are worshipped as Goddess Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. Believe me, I've seen all 3 of the avatars in my daughters and my wife. Okay, they are fearless. They have so much of energy, so much Shakti. Each one of you have that power, and each one of you can become an Elon Musk. Okay, believe in yourself. you can become. And India has the tremendous advantages compared to the world. India had the women prime minister within 20 years of independence. United States got independence 247 years ago, and we still don't have a president who is a woman. Okay, and did you know that United States women got the right to vote in 1920 after 144 years of independence, whereas India, women got the right to vote right after the independence. And do you know other factor? The Modi ji is very, very interested in women empowerment, and he's pouring money like crazy. I'm part of the Padmavati University Incubation Center and as an evaluation committee. The Startup India gave them 2 crores to give it to the entrepreneurs, and they have allocated 1 more crore to give it to 10 startups of 10 lakhs. And they're pouring money wherever the women empowerment is there. They're pouring money like water. And Modi means business. He got the triple talaq taken out. He is also going after putting the UCC, Uniform Civil Code, and he's helping the women. And he got tribal woman as the president. So he means what women empowerment means, and he's really wants to help you guys. So you are born if you're in India, you're born in a great country. Yeah, women are treated very well. Women are treated as goddesses. You have a support from the Prime Minister ji. So much things are happening, and Bajpai sir said that he will incubate 30 businesses, and there's already at least 1 incubator from the previous cohort is actually from women. So this is the century of women. So take advantage of your presence in India and the opportunities that are being provided in India, and take a problem, solve it, and scale it up, and start a business, and make the people's lives around you better. And in the process, you also become wealthy and successful. And the one last message for me is all the coordinators, please, take this program very, very seriously. I'm spending over 18 lakhs rupees for this program. And because I'm spending this, because all the participants, all the students, I feel they're my children. Truly, I feel that they are my children, and I want to do anything and everything for my children. Same mindset you apply for your students who are your mentoring. And if you truly believe in them, that they are going to be the Elon Musk, and they can be Elon Musk, and you transmit that belief, transmit that confidence, and motivate them, have them participate in all the meetings, and make their ideas successful. And I like to see all the coordinators on a Guru Purnima day or a Teacher's Day, the students calling you and say, thank you for mentoring me. Thank you for doing this for my life. Okay, so that's the best reward the coordinators, teachers, staff can get. And thank you so much. Thanks for everybody for making this program happen. And back to you, Mihir.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. That was quite a lot to share with us, and we really appreciate that. And now we are honored to have Dr. Chakrapani as our esteemed guest of this event. Having retired from the services, he is now bringing his vast experience and expertise to his new roles and responsibilities. Currently, he serves as the Director General of AP HRD Institute and holds the esteemed position of ex officio Secretary to the Government, GAT, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Sir, welcome. I would like you to share a few words.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sailesh, Mr. Mihir, and friends from the Moonpreneur and also the IIM-Lucknow. I'm really excited to join this program, and I'm very happy to be part of this program as the chairman of the Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College, which I joined about 2.5 months back. I would, in the first instance, like to express my great appreciation for the manner in which Mr. Day is pursuing the entrepreneurship program for the last 3 years that I've been associated with. We did it first with the Padmavati Mahila University, SV University, the 3 or 4 IIITs in Andhra Pradesh. And now this is now being taken up for the students of Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College. I think I've not seen the kind of contribution that Mr. Day is making among a lot of people who are in a position to do that. I would like to compliment Mr. Day and thank him for this wonderful support. I'm also happy that a very esteemed institution like the IIM-Lucknow is partnering in this program. I have been associated with the IIM Vizag for the last 3 to 4 years. I've been associated with a digital governance program started by the IIM Visakhapatnam, and I'm sure this kind of effort will really have a great deal of a ripple effect in all other institutions. Just yesterday, we were interacting with the Vice President of NASCOM, Dr. Sandhya Chintala, a very inspiring kind of a personality. She was telling us that all our skill sets would be totally inadequate in a matter of 1 to 2 years. That's the kind of situation that we have. If you have to stay afloat in a global scenario, we need to update our skills. We need to learn new skills. We need to drastically reorient the kind of programs that we are taking up, academic learning. So I'm sure that this kind of a path-breaking effort will go a long way in reshaping the skill sets of our students. A word or two about Andhra Mahila Sabha institution. This has been started by Dr. Durgabai Deshmukh, a very dedicated lady. She started this institution in 1937, and she went on to become the member of the Constituent Assembly as also the Planning Commission. The institutions set up by Dr. Durgabai Deshmukh have hospitals, have educational institutions, and thousands of students got the benefit, girls essentially got the benefit out of this, and we have about 30 institutions belonging to the Andhra Mahila Sabha, both in Hyderabad, Chennai, and perhaps at places like Mahabubnagar and Sangareddy. My request to the IIM-Lucknow is, I think these efforts also be sustained in terms of a long-term efforts, in terms of spreading technology, not only among the students, but also among the staff members of these institutions. And that would have a real triggering effect among the students. The skill sets of the staff are really very at a very low level, particularly in public institutions. I'm not talking of rich private institutions, but in public or aided institutions, the skill sets need to be substantially stepped up. Unless we add to that in a significant manner, I think the students will continue to get perhaps not the best of instruction. So my request is either through online programs or in a blended manner. I think what the IITs and IIMs are doing in terms of online learning for various institutions, probably that needs to be done even for entrepreneurial development. As Mr. Day has rightly pointed out, Government of India and a number of state governments, including the state of Telangana, are focusing a lot on the entrepreneurial development. The startups are coming up, but still the number of startups coming up in India perhaps need to be stabilized and strengthened. So with these words of initial observations, I would like to commend all the institutions, the Moonpreneur, IIM-Lucknow, and the S2Tech, of which Mr. Day is the CEO. And we look forward to a lot of effort. And I'm here to render whatever assistance that is possible. I'm very happy that you have been emphasizing the role of a mentor who will be mentoring about 5 to 6 students. That's very, very crucial. I think we need to do this kind of a program also for probably in terms of mentorship for teachers over a period of time, and you may kindly think of what best can be done. And I'll be very, very happy to see a lot of these girls who will be trained here to set up startups, to set up institutions, and be able to articulate very well during the course of this session and also beyond. And an institutionalized effort like the one that Mr. Day mentioned about Padmavati University, I think they have been given assistance. When we did a program, the faculty members were seeking some seed funding. So probably, I'm sure IIM-Lucknow, with all its influence in Government of India and elsewhere, would be able to take a look at it. And institutional efforts with NASCOM also would go a long way in sensitizing us and in sensitizing people in the academic world with what is required really in the industry. Thank you very much. I consider this to be a great opportunity. I want the students to take full advantage of this. We are soon planning to start a program on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and augmented reality and virtual reality, hopefully with the support of the IIT Hyderabad for the students of Andhra Pradesh Sabha, students and staff of Andhra Pradesh. That's what is important. So I'm sure that this will also go a long way in strengthening the capacities of the students and staff. And I'm sure our very bright youngsters and also the experienced staff will take full advantage of these programs. Thank you very much for making me a part of this effort.
Thank you, sir, for taking time out and sharing your journey and words of wisdom with us. Next, I will invite Ken Burke. He is a serial tech entrepreneur and an educationist and a visionary leader. He is the founder of 4 successful companies, and he is contributing to the field of education as the CEO of 2 e-learning companies, the Entrepreneur Now Network and the Microcasting Networks. So now I would go ahead and like to invite Ken to share his experience with us.
Well, hello, everyone. Great to be here, and I'm super excited to be able to present to you today. I am not only an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur. I talk a lot about mindset, as Alok talked earlier to you about. Mindset is very important. So I'm going to spend, but I'm also an instructor here at Moonpreneur, and one of my most favorite jobs and all that I do is being able to work with entrepreneurs and work with budding entrepreneurs like you out there, because it really is so wonderfully important. So I've got to say, first thing is that we all need the entrepreneurial skills. I don't care who you are in today's world, you need these skills. If you're going to go work for a company or you're going to go work for yourself and grow a company, it's the same thing. 67% of the worldwide population are entrepreneurs in some form. You may be an entrepreneur now. You may be sitting home right now watching this, and you're already an entrepreneur. You're already doing something. You've got a small business. You might be selling something to somebody. It could be down the street. It could be online. It could be working with your friends, even working with your family. It could be mowing lawns, as we used to do when I was a kid, or throwing newspapers, which I also was. I was an entrepreneur since 9 years old. 9 years old. I was an entrepreneur. I ran one newspaper route and another newspaper route back when we delivered newspapers. And you're probably, some of you are saying, what's a newspaper? Yes, I'm a little older, but you have today's version of that. Maybe you're on YouTube or doing something wonderful out there telling the world what you do. I don't care how young or old you are. It doesn't matter, because you still have expertise. You are developing expertise right now. And one of the things that I want you to develop is an entrepreneurial mindset. I have to tell you, it applies to 100% of you. And that's what this program does. That's what we are all about at Moonpreneur. One of the things, you get a lot of skills, let me tell you. I do some of the skill classes. I love them. But we also have to weave in, and we weave in every day, that entrepreneurial mindset. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes, literally a couple of minutes, to talk a little bit about the entrepreneurial mindset, because it's going to be required to grow any profession. But first, I've got the ingredients for a successful entrepreneur. I want you to memorize these, okay? Take a screenshot even if you want to, because these are the things that I believe make a great entrepreneur. The first thing is passion. You can see my passion by the way I talk. I talk fast. I use my arms. I talk from my gut. I teach you in one of my courses, I teach you to talk from your gut, up through your mouth, up through your throat and out through your mouth, to make eye contact like I'm doing to you right now. That's passion. That exudes passion. You don't need to be crazy like me and talk really fast. You can be calm and still people can feel that passion. I will tell you that that people will attract or come to you with that passion. It's infectious. It's a secret ingredient. Be mission driven. Don't just be about money and don't be about yourself. I have to tell you that won't work in the entrepreneurial space. People won't be attracted to that, but people are attracted to a mission. I get an opportunity to sit in on the judging of our awards ceremony for entrepreneurs, where we judge we call it the pitch session. It's a wonderful thing that in one of the programs we do. And I'm inspired by how many people are mission driven, trying to change the environment or trying to change life to make it better. Be mission driven, not money driven. Trust your gut. You guys already know you have in your gut take feedback, throw out what doesn't resonate with you, but also trust yourself. Don't just every time somebody gives you a piece of feedback, say, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go over here. No. What I want you to do is I want you to trust yourself and then listen to other people. But I want you to trust yourself and go with your gut. Work hard. Entrepreneurship, it's an 8, 10, 12, 16 hour a day. I'm still an entrepreneur. I've had several successful exits, and I still work a lot because I love it, because I'm passionate. And then blind optimism. This is a strange one, but sometimes I don't mean put blinders on, but be optimistic. And sometimes you can't always you have to push through the fear, and you have to see things that other people don't see. That's what I mean by blind optimism. Optimistic always. I've always been accused as being a blind optimistic. Doesn't mean that I'm blind to what's out there. It means that I push through them. Always be learning. Every day I am learning new things. I'm listening to new things on my phone in audio, or reading a book or what have you. You're already in learning mode. You're in but continue to absorb that, and absorb that through this program that you're going to be ingesting into yourself, because it becomes you. Be humble as an entrepreneur. Nobody likes an egotistic entrepreneur. I will tell you that. Leave your ego at home. Okay, leave it at home. Leave it at the door. Come in and be humbled each and every day. Because there's always somebody in the entrepreneurial world, there's always somebody chasing you to be better than you, to overtake you. It's called competition. We teach you about competition here in this program. You learn how to maneuver around the competition so you can be a leader. You all can be a leader in your industry if you know what to do. And then live outside your comfort zone. You got to take risks. But I want to make sure, and a couple of our other speakers have talked a bit about eliminating fear. And I just love hearing that, because that's part of what we work on as well. We've got to break down some barriers and eliminate fear. And I just got just another minute or so, because I got so much to tell you. But I got to tell you an entrepreneurial mindset. Let me run through a couple of things in an entrepreneurial mindset. You got to be focused. Focus is key. Focus is money, by the way. Focus is success. The more broad you are, the harder it is to actually really resonate with the people that you're trying to sell to. So the more focused you are, generally speaking, the more focused you are, the better you are. So I just want you to remember that as you go through this program. We teach you that here. Action creates momentum. I just want you to take action. It does two things. It creates momentum and it reduces your fear. So if you've got any doubts about your idea, that's okay. We're going to help you vet them here. We're going to help you figure them out and evolve them. That's all. We're always evolving. Master and move on. I want to make sure that you master what you do, and then you move on to the next thing. Don't hop around like a bunny rabbit, right? We do that. We tend to do that as entrepreneurs as well. Try to keep that attention on one thing, get it done right, and then move on. And like I said earlier, you're already a thought leader in whatever you do. You already know more than 99% of the world's population in your area of expertise. You're like, Ken, I don't have an area of expertise. Yes, you do, because your mind is working and thinking, whether it's video games, whether it's YouTube, whether it's beauty, whether it's environment, you're already thinking about these things. You're already a thought leader. You're already beginning to form that. And what a thought leader does is they don't only hold their information in, they give it out to the world. So remember that, because it's a great business practice. Well, have a big vision and excite people. You got to have a big vision. Now you execute a smaller vision, but you got to have a big vision to communicate, and then bring it down to something that you can execute, solve problems people care about. We're all in the business of solving. Every entrepreneur is in the business of solving problems. Look for the problem. The bigger the problem, the more money you're going to make. Okay. I said earlier, it's not about money, but the more success and more impact you can have, the bigger the problem. Embrace your competition. Don't run from it. I want you to embrace it. We teach you how to do that. And then my final tip, even though I got more, I got to go, because we got lots of great speakers still ahead. If you're stuck, if you're overwhelmed, my piece of advice to you, break it down into small bite-sized pieces. We're going to help you do that. Little bite-sized pieces that will get you through. So when you're looking at a big problem or something you're going to tackle, like building a business, that sounds really big. We're going to help you break it down into small pieces so that you can digest them each and every day and actually move forward. And you're going to move forward so fast. You're going to move forward much faster than I ever was when I was your age as well. I want to thank you all very much. And I hope to see you in one of my classes. Thank you.
Absolutely, Ken. That was fantastic. And I'm so glad you shared so many different bits of wisdom with us. And,
Thank you.
and I'm sure all the students are eagerly waiting to be in your sessions as well. So yeah, I think that'll be great. Yeah, with this, I would go ahead and like to invite our next speaker, who is Aditya Prasad, a young and dynamic professional with a strong background in economics and finance. He is a proficient analyst, and currently he's working as the business head of IIM Enterprise Incubation Center. Over to you, Aditya.
Thanks, Meher. So on behalf of IIM-Lucknow Enterprise Incubation Center, I would like to thank for this opportunity to interact with so many students at one place. And we welcome all of you in this unique program between IIM-Lucknow Enterprise Incubation Center and Moonpreneur. Obviously, we are all thankful to Mr. Day for being a helping hand to run this program for the students who are the future of this country. As most of the words of wisdom has already been said by distinguished speakers, 2-3 things I would like to add on that. This program not only entails practical training for all of you, but it will give you an opportunity to shape up your ideas, understand what it entails to take the ideas to a concrete plan. As an experience, what we are seeing in the entrepreneurial system is that most of the ideas are good. There's no problem with the ideas. The problem lies in the execution. So you all will understand the nitty-gritties of execution, whatever your idea will be. Opportunity is huge, not only in India, but at a world level, because we are living in a connected world. We are living in a digital world. And I think if you can see and focus the future, the problems in the future and the society we are living in, then I think this ecosystem, entrepreneurship ecosystem will give you all those kind of opportunities to fulfill your dreams, to create wealth. So there are 2 things any entrepreneur does for the society and themselves. One is to create wealth, and second is to provide lots of opportunities or employment to other people also. As it was already discussed, I would again emphasize that even if you are not doing entrepreneurship or a company by yourself, it will be a good learning opportunity if you are doing a service or a job in any kind of multinational or any company for that matter. Because every company is a for-profit company, and every company looks for that mindset that you can innovate, you can think different, and how you can help the company to grow. So basically, all companies grow by solving whatever problems their customers are facing. So you will learn all those tricks over here. I'm sure the various mentors, various faculty members, various trainers will all, as per their expertise, will add value to your intelligence and knowledge. And with these words, I think we welcome you all again in this program and look forward to see this as a very fruitful program for all the participants. Thank you all.
Absolutely. Thank you, Aditya. That was very valuable information that you shared with us as well. And now I would go ahead and like to introduce Dr. K. Jhansi Rani, an accomplished educationist and researcher. Currently, she is the head and associate professor in public administration, principal IC at Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College for Women. I would go ahead and like to invite Dr. K. Jhansi Rani now to share a few words with us. Welcome.
Thank you, Mihir sir. Once again, I welcome you all for this esteemed program. At the outset, our chairman sir, Sri Chakrapani Garu, retired IAS, who is heading our institution currently, and also Dr. Rajani ma'am, who is our correspondent. I thank them for giving this opportunity. And our chairman sir has made my job very easy by describing entire vision and mission of Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College, founded by the great freedom fighter and also reformer, Dr. Durgabai Deshmukh, who was also a Padma Vibhushan. And we are heading these institutions and also leading these institutions under her vision and mission. And presently we are having our Chakrapani sir, with whom we could make many things possible because of his noble ideology and also leadership qualities as a bureaucrat and also a great humanitarian. And Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College is running with many courses, and we are still trying to expand our institution both horizontally and also vertically. And at present, we have several UG programs, especially BA, BCom, BBA, and also BSc courses at UG level, and MA Economics, MCom, that is Commerce, and also MSc Mathematics with Computer Science and MSc Organic Chemistry. These are 4 PG courses. Still, we want to expand. And we are trying our level best to reach out to the needs and demands of the students across the state and also nation. And we are all planning to have many programs for our students who are very, very sincere and hardworking. And because of their enthusiasm, we could plan many programs for them. As rightly said by all the speakers, esteemed speakers, attitude, aptitude, and also skills are very much needed for this generation. Not only general education, regular education, but also they need to have several other skills in the competitive world, and entire global competence is brought to their doorsteps by people like you, especially. I am thankful to Day sir, Day Virlapati Garu, for providing this opportunity to Andhra Mahila Sabha. I know that it will not be possible without our chairman sir, and who had made bridges with you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And also I am thankful to Moonpreneur and also IIM-Lucknow for giving a very best and excellent opportunity for all our students, that is Andhra Mahila Sabhites who are enthusiastic. And I also inform you that all our teaching staff and non-teaching staff have put their efforts to bring in all the students to join this course. But as there is limitation of 100 students, we could come forward with 100 students. But our chairman sir definitely expand this program with your cooperation, especially IIM-Lucknow and also Moonpreneur, and especially with Day Virlapati Garu, to all our 2000 plus students, because to be part of this global world, students have to work hard we must be sincere to themselves, and also, as earlier speaker said, that they have to come out of their comfort zones, because every person is having the quality and quality of entrepreneur. So we'll definitely try to bring their entrepreneurial quality in each student of Andhra Mela Sabha College, sir. And we will have these many, much more programs with your help and assistance support. And I am assuring you that our mentors and also coordinators, all the students who have registered for this program will come out with very good results, and also inspire many other students who are yet to join this program, because a lot of
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, lot of support from you, sir. And our students mostly hail from rural area. This is a really a very big platform for our students. Majority of them come from districts across the state, and also from nearby state, especially Andhra Pradesh and also other states. So it is like a national integration. So our students will definitely sharpen their skills and also become great entrepreneurs. I bless them to be millionaires in coming future, and we are all there with them for their dreams come true, sir. With the help of many institutions and government of India, government of Telangana state, especially our Usmania University, and also our Andhra Mela Sabha top level management, and also our own management headed by Chakrapani sir and Dr. P. Rajni ma'am, who is also a very enthusiastic and dynamic personality. And I thank everyone for giving us this opportunity, especially for Andhra Mela Sabha Arts and Science College, to be part with this greatest program. And surely we are going to have biggest success with all these kinds of skill development programs. And we are Andhra Mela Sabha students, our Andhra Mela Sabha students will definitely going to rock and will become global entrepreneurs, sir. Thank you, each one of you, for giving this opportunity. Once again, thank you all.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your words of encouragement and blessings with us. And with this, I would like to go ahead and invite and introduce the last speaker for today's session, Dr. Srinivas Kota. He is a passionate individual driven by a strong desire to utilize his knowledge and experience and enhance the well-being of humanity. Currently, he serves as the Assistant Professor of Pediatrics in the Division of Neonatal Perinatal Medicine at the prestigious University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas, USA. The dais is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mihir. I will keep it very short after all the wonderful people spoke their wisdom. Thanks, IIML and Moonpreneur for arranging this training program, and thanks to Dave Erlapati for arranging all. And yeah, as everyone said, like no idea is small. So throughout the day, we might be getting some ideas. Just keep a note of it, so we never know what makes make a difference in somebody's life. And also, you may not have any business idea right now, but this kind of training would definitely helpful in your profession, whatever you do. So I attended a similar program last year, like 4-day, very intensive. The one thing they said, set aside your all the experience and ego first, and then come with a fresh mind, and don't hesitate to ask questions. So sometimes we think, oh, maybe I may sound dumb, if I ask this question. So that's where you stop your progress. So don't hesitate to ask questions. So you have all the wonderful mentors and coordinators to help. So yeah, please take this opportunity to learn and grow. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir. So that was our speakers for today. Now I would like to open this forum for questions and answers. Everybody present here, you can go ahead and ask anything related to the course from the dignitaries present here and the organizers. You may post your questions in the chat, or you may raise your hands. We can have a few questions. Of course, program-related information will be relayed to you over email and personal text communication as well. But yeah, if there are any questions, anybody, please go ahead. Yes, I see a question from Makhtar. Hi, Makhtar. The session is being recorded, although this would be viewable on our YouTube channel. If you search Moonpreneur, you'll find it. So I guess that was it. It is time
sorry,
to
Mihir, I think sorry, before the question was, will the sessions be recorded and shared? So I'm not sure it was specific to this session or the sessions that would be delivered as a part of the program. Yes, the sessions will be recorded and shared, but it's important that all of you attend the live sessions, because attendance is mandatory, and the certificates that will be issued will be based on the attendance.
Absolutely. And thank you for bringing that up, Sailesh. And I was going to introduce Sailesh next. So that's great timing. He is the MD of Moonpreneur. And after working as a global technology leader for 3 decades, he is now on a mission to provide a unique learning infrastructure for children to make them future ready. Over to you, Sailesh.
So we also have, Salisha, sorry to interrupt. There's one question from Shreya. She's asking, in this training session, will we be getting any personal assistance for our business plan?
Okay, so I'll take that as well. But I think, thank you everyone. First of all, I want to welcome all the students and the faculty members from Andhra Mahila Sabha who are also going to be integral part of the program, as they are going to be supporting and coaching the students from AMS. And we are really very, very excited to get this program up and running, and it's starting soon. And we hope to see many more women entrepreneurs joining the incubation program at IIM-Lucknow EIC, as 2 of the teams in the previous cohort, the women teams, actually made it through. So the question, sorry, the question was, will we get personal assistance in our startup plans? Was that the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that was the question.
Okay. Yeah, yes, absolutely. And the way the program is structured is that the group will be broken down into teams, and the team size would be 5 to 6 people in a team, and each team will be assigned a mentor. And those mentors are going to help you, coach you, guide you, provide assistance for your specific ideas and startups as you work as a team. So yes, whatever idea or project or startup you choose to work on as a team, you will get all the support and guidance from your assigned mentors.
Right. We have another question. Can we contact mentors, speakers outside the mentoring sessions?
Yes, absolutely, you can. And there will be multiple communication channels that are that have already been set up and will be shared with you. Riti and Pooja will be sharing those with you. There are WhatsApp groups being formed. You will have email IDs to communicate. And even in the mentoring sessions, you will get to know your mentors, and you can get their support.
Great. We have another question. Take this one. How many students in a batch?
5 to 6 students in a team.
Yeah. How many students in a batch, they were asking, like for the sessions?
Oh, this whole group is going to be one batch.
Mm-hmm.
The Zoom session that is going to happen is for this entire batch. So we're running only one batch here.
All right. Any other questions, folks? You can post it in the chat. We have also shared a link, just so you know, to join the WhatsApp group. Everybody is required to join that. So please make sure that you check the link that we've shared over there. And I see Vansh is asking if any case we miss the class, can we get the recordings?
Yes. So you all will be leveraging and using our LMS or a learning management system, and you will find all the recordings of the previous sessions on that platform, which you can access after the class.
Okay, and I see two questions relating to the same thing. Do we get to choose or change our mentor at any point?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. So yeah, the mentor you get is the mentor you got to work with.
Yes.
Yeah. And I guess that would be it. How many live sessions and timings? How many sessions in total?
Yeah, so you will have approximately 14 to 15 sessions, including the mentoring sessions, and Riti and Pooja will be sharing those details and the schedule with you. It will happen every Thursday. Pooja or Riti, can you just confirm the timings, at what time it's going to happen?
Sir, session will be. Hi, Pooja, please continue.
Okay, session will be from 4 to 5 p.m. every Thursday. So we'll be sharing the details with them, and by Sunday, they'll be having their username and password with them for the learning management system, and all the details would be there. And one more thing to the previous question, when someone asked for the business idea, guidance for personal assistance in the business idea. So though apart from we believe that this 4-month training program, the training and mentoring sessions are in such a way you'll be able to work on the final refined pitch. Still, if you feel at some point of time you need personal assistance and you want to discuss your business idea in person, so I am in L Incubation Center is always there to support you. You can reach us out and we'll be able to help you out in that.
Thanks, Pooja.
Right. One last question I guess we got just now is, what if somebody's startup is in the product development phase and they want to develop the GTM and detailed business plan?
Yeah, so there are sessions on GTM and TAM and financial modeling, and when those sessions happen, you will get the you will actually get the idea of how to actually think about that. And then when you create your pitches, you will have to create slides for your product strategy, product roadmap, and revenue model, etc. And the mentors will be guiding you through that.
I think that'll be all. Yeah, if any further questions, you can post it in the chat. Mehak was asking, is Moonpreneur working with any government entities?
Moonpreneur is a US-based, tech company. As of now, we're not working with any of the government entities in India.
All right, I guess that was a wrap on today's kickoff. And I think what made it successful was all of your presence and appreciation for what we are doing here today. And again, I would want everybody to check out the Zoom chat window. We have shared the WhatsApp link again over there if in case you missed it. And we really, really look forward to spending the next few months with you all and making sure this is a fruitful journey for everybody involved, and not just fruitful, but memorable as well. So thank you, everybody, for coming in today. We really, really appreciate you taking your time out for this session today. And we hope to see you very soon in the actual sessions.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.